Welcome, viewer, to a game called The Forgotten City. Story. Oh, what is this? 3 people developer. Vidi, Vidi. Nice. Veni, Vidi, Vidi. Not brute force? Huh. Ooh. Waifu.
Hey, you're alive. When I dragged you out of the river, I thought you were never gonna wake up. I checked your pockets for ID, a phone, maybe. I hope you don't mind. But all I found was some loose change. So, wanna tell me who you are?
She made eye contact with me at all? Oh god. Burly man hand. Big hand. We'll have to roleplay. I am Will Bell. Will Bell. Will Bell. Arm. Let's just go through.
Well, it's nice to meet you. And I'm sorry to pry, but any idea why you were floating down the river?
Yes.
What's the last thing you remember?
I was defeated in a duel. My Epic 7 account was stolen. Chief Ancient Archaeologist. Occasional insights to the ancient world. This would be useful. I'm not that knowledgeable on Roman era customs. A covert mission? Military issued firearm. Guess I'm not in the United States. Only 10 bullets. Yeah, I am in the United States. Huh. Wonder if it's actually strong. I'll show those Romans the power of modernization. I'm on the run, need equipment. 25% sprint speed. That could be very useful too, depending on how much endurance I have or stamina. Oh. Your recent head trauma has increased your pain threshold? What the hell is this? Oh my god. I'm an amnesiac.
It does look like you took a pretty hard blow to the head. You're just lucky you've been given a second chance. Which is why I feel terrible for what I'm about to say, but I have a favor to ask. There are some ruins just behind you. Roman, I think. I need you to go in there and see if you can find a guy named Al for me. He went in there a few hours ago, and he hasn't come out. I've been freaking out, wondering if he's trapped or injured, or worse. I would have gone in after him, but he made me promise to stay here, no matter what. There's no way I'm leaving without him, so I'm just kind of stuck here, waiting. What I mean is, I was hoping you wouldn't mind going in there to find him?
She giving me
if you can do that,
eyes?
I can get both of you back to civilization in my boat. Please?
What the hell? Are we that far? From oh god. She looks so scared. She hasn't even told me her name yet.
Oh, of course. Sorry, I don't mean to be pushy. I just... What do you want to know?
Give me your name, please.
Oh, there's not much to tell. Feels like I've spent my whole life in a dead-end job with an endless commute. Know what I mean? Oh, I'd rather not say if it's all the same to you.
What the hell?
All right, fine. Sorry if I sounded cagey, it's just that I don't always get the best reactions when I introduce myself. My name's Karen.
What the hell? Plus Karen memes? Oh, it feels kind of forced. I don't think I've ever met anybody named Karen who was so hesitant to give their name.
You're welcome. Always happy to help. Was there anything else you wanted to ask? He's the guy who washed up on the riverbank not long before you did.
What?
I thought maybe you two knew each other. I guess not. But maybe the two of you can piece together what you're doing here. In any case, you'll like him, I'm sure. Once you find him, that is.
This lady's crazy. Oh, I just fished 2 people out of the riverbed. And the first guy said, I'm gonna go inside those ruins over there. And here I come, and I don't remember anything.
You really don't remember? We're in Italy. This river is the Tiber. Not much, really. But imagine what you might find in there. Priceless ancient artifacts.
Wait a second. Why is she so... Oh, she's lying. Who is that? She's so intent about Al. Talking as though she knew this dude for eons, when she just picked him up out of the river just a moment ago.
What am I, an idiot? You could hike a long, long way in any direction and never find another soul. Trust me.
How aggressive.
Great. So you're ready to go look for Al? My hero. The entrance is just past those columns behind you. Oh, and he left this here. But I think you'll need it more than I will.
Oh, yes. Oh, a flashlight. Yes, that is a flashlight. Whoa, whoa, bam, 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 bam. Quid pro quo. Oh, a sneaking mechanic, huh? What? Is that a chicken breast or a fish? That looks like chicken. Fire damage? Nope.
Back already? What's up? Thanks again.
Pretty.
The ruins are just beyond those columns. Please, hurry.
Don't rush me. I'm exploring. I'm amnesiac. I don't remember what this is. Huh. And then. I'm welcome. Oh, look at those water textures.
If you're reading this, It means I've discovered the entrance to an ancient Roman city hidden deep underground. Its existence is long forgotten, all knowledge of it lost, except in the Latin inscription here. It reads, "You who wish to enter the city, step forth and be judged. The virtuous shall be rewarded with eternal life in paradise. The wicked shall find themselves showered in gold, but in vain, for this shall be their final resting place." Could an underground city have remained a secret for all this time? Could people have survived down there, against the odds? It seems there's only one way to find out. If I'm not back in an hour, I'm somewhere on the other side. Consider this an invitation, or a warning. Al Worth.
This guy took the time to write a note on some sort of like parchment. Magically taped it inside. Oh. Okay. Oh. Rippy. A Roman trapdoor. Did he step forth and be virtuous? Shall be rewarded. Oh, okay. Smokes that sensitive. Golden carafe? A wine pitcher? Is that it? Oh! Okay. Nice. Ooh, they're turning at me. Oh, that's creepy. Latin, I'm sorry. Jesus. Oh! Please don't look. Pause. Look at me too? Oh, no? Okay. So decorative. They took the time to put all these statues in. Quick save. Load. Am I gonna get attacked? Okay. Large aqueduct. Okay, looks nice. Very Roman. Oh, I'm in a giant cave. Hey there, mister. Oh, okay. Ow! Oh! That was fast. Who did this to you? I didn't even know you.
To whoever reads this, I'm sorry you had to find me like this. And worse, that you'll suffer the same fate I did. I've spent a lifetime in this place, going around and around in circles, searching for a way out. The inscription was right. There is no way back. In here, there are only two options. Death, or that godforsaken doorway into the past. I made the mistake of stepping through it. I wanted to set things right. And I tried. I really tried. Whatever I did, it took me right back to the beginning. Don't make the same mistake. Better to end it all now and find out what awaits you beyond that portal.
End it all now? What, am I trapped down here? Is it a one-way trip? Yay. The only non-golden bones. Stop talking to me. Let me not. Safe here. Oh, I kept my flashlight. Just-
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
I'm Will Bell. I got lost. I've come from the future.
Yeah, you know, agricultural goddess of springtime? You're not from around here, are you? Oh, I see what you did there. Changing the subject like that. Nice try. But I'll ask again. Who are you? And what were you doing in the shrine?
I was desecrating it for my future gods.
No idea what you're talking about. Oh, wait. Are you a bit, you know, not right in the head? That's all right, friend. Everyone's welcome here. We sort of lose track of the date down here, but it feels like the beginning of spring to me, so I'd say early March? It's 817 AUC. Sorry, you look confused. 817 years since the founding of Rome. Which part of the empire are you from, exactly?
They keep track of calendar year? That doesn't know me. Is this before or after Christ?
Hey, not so loud. Just saying that name could land you in trouble here. If you haven't heard, his cultists burned down half of Rome last year. Horrible business. I heard Nero executed some of them, but a lot of people are still angry with them, even down here. So, if you're one of them, keep it to yourself. But listen, most folks seem a bit confused when they get here, but you seem very lost, and in more ways than one. So, let me make this nice and simple for you. Live by our law here, and we'll all get along just fine. Not laws, law. There's just one, the golden rule, and the punishment for breaking it's, well, it's kind of horrific. But our magistrate insists we take all newcomers to see him, so I guess I'll let him fill you in. So then, you coming?
No.
Look, you seem like you might need a little extra help, and I'd feel a lot more comfortable if I showed you the way. All right, friend, suit yourself. Just don't do anything too reckless till you've spoken with Magistrate Sentius in his villa down there. See you around.
Arigato. Let's go look at the aqueduct. Oh. Wait, this is where I came from originally? Oh! Okay. Thanks for the lunch money, lady. What statues are still here? Interesting. Over there. This definitely looks like a slum.
Just as the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world, so this place accepts all the souls. But it does not notice the crowds that come. The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone. Some crowd the forum, some the house of the ruler of the depths. Others follow their trades, imitating their previous lives. They never do. There is only a downward path, gloomy with fatal yew trees. It leads through dumb silence to the infernal regions. The bloodless shadows. This is their punishment. Help me? You cannot help me. I have seen things. A pattern, a terrible pattern. It is better for you if you remain ignorant. Pandora's box must stay closed. I'll say no more. The newly
Livia.
arrived are ignorant of the road before them.
Thank you, Quest. Telling me the name of the character who didn't even introduce herself. Can I see your face? Ooh, they still turn their heads at me?
Just as the ocean accepts the but it
Oddly,
the newly arrived
they're wrinkled. Ooh. Yeah. Churchill's.
the 49 melodies fetch again with incessant labor the water they have lost. Cerberus lifts his triple head and lets out his threefold braying.
Livia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare away my customers.
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, but they are ignorant.
This again. You're in a world of your own, aren't you?
Hello there, pretty lady.
Ah, you're here. I'm so glad you decided to visit. I'm Aurelia, and I hope I'm not being too forward, but the moment I laid eyes on you, I was intrigued. You're not like any Roman woman I've ever seen. Your skin is so beautiful, and your clothes are so exotic.
Why, thank you.
What was that? Some kind of joke? If it was, it wasn't funny. I take back what I said. Suddenly, I don't find you so intriguing anymore. Let's just forget that ever happened, so we can at least
Get
do
rejected
business.
by Aurelia.
So, what brings you to my tavern? Ugh, let it go. Nothing's going to happen between us.
Oh, I guess I can't find out what goes on because she doesn't like me anymore.
You know, normally, I'd expect you to buy me a drink before asking if I want to get out of here.
What the hell?
I guess that went right over your head. Never mind. As a matter of fact, I do know a way out. I'm happy to tell you all about it, but this is valuable information we're talking about, and I don't just give it out like some cheap oracle. So, how badly do you want it? Is it worth, say, 1,000 denarii to you?
Well, I definitely don't have that right now.
Simple. It's a one-way trip, and I'm not ready to go just yet. I like my life here. One day, maybe, but not now. Well, I can't tell you too much, or you'd figure it out for yourself. But I promise you, you'll never have to spend another hour in this city ever again.
Ah, yes. Just jump down the cliff into the giant lake that we are floating above.
I think of it this way. I have something of value, and I'm willing to share it for a price. That's not unethical. That's just good business. Now, do you want it or not?
No.
What's the matter? Can't afford it? Well, perhaps you could take out a loan. I understand Malleolus has lent money to others, on occasion. I just try not to think about it. Drink helps with that. As the saying goes, to drink is human, so we drink. Certainly, for 10 denarii. Have you met Livia?
Oh.
She used to do my hair, until one day she just snapped. This place has that effect on people. Now, she just stands around, caked in filth, muttering nonsense to herself. It's a real shame. Now I have to do my own hair. I hear that if Malleolus is elected, he's gonna throw a small festival to celebrate, with entertainment and everything. Can't wait to find out what it is. Whatever you like. All right, see ya.
Right. Oh my god. Got you. Wow. Existed back then? Oh no. The buyer beware. Oh. Okay.
Beautiful.
need to use it. Wow, how long is this? Ooh. God, low texture. Alright. A box? Oh. Own. Bloodlish. Oh, the curse. Here. It's you? Cannot catch the tree you grasp out to grasp back with turns. Ixion turns and follows after him. 39. Dared to plot the dozen labor, water they. I'm not to translate that other than just he obviously knows that she's in a time loop. Not entirely sure what the water's supposed to represent. Sorry about that. Huh, okay. There. Oh. Say, mister? No? Well, you, sir. From the slums, through the caves, into the amphitheater. Totally makes sense. Hello there. Ooh. Builds. I do us younger, as per our begin by paying my respects to God responsible for our continued prosperity, tranquil our admiration. Here I must depart from my custom. Attempts, opposing oppressive, and oh no. Who among us has not awoken at night in cold sweat? Accident, depression. All of us must be all capable, terrible, very low for a conflict. The greatest threat, the sword of live under, I believe, deception. I shall prove it. Kin? Counter argument? Oh, this is a suffer sins of it is evidence that the golden rule is very real. That is logically sound. Not writers knew any more than we. The message was inscribed. Inscribed does make it true. Any more than if I were to inscribe Kratos the Younger. Argue. Statues. Oh, okay then. You need not remind me of that. The guy who discovered them all around this. The guy who collected them and placed them in a handcart. Placed them in the niches which they sit today. I will not soon forget them, and yet I refuse to leap to the conclusion that they were once real. There is simply no evidence to support that conclusion. When we read the story, Venus bringing Pygmalion culture, Galatea to life, we do not believe. Why should we take it differently? But ultimately, these arguments are just that. After years of living in fear, there is only one way for me to prove that the golden rule is a falsehood, and that is through act. Friends, I apologize in advance for this, but one day you will see this moment as a turning point in our city's history. Let us see, once and for all, if the golden rule is real, as I strike one of you with my fist. Huh. This guy did it? Oh, okay. You? Hello? What the? Jesus. Alright. Well, whoever threw the punch wasn't that guy. Save here. Guarding a doorway. Ooh. Okay. Second set of non-golden skeleton bones. Steal anything, don't hurt anyone, don't. Who wrote this chance to finish? Don't steal and do not hurt. Oh, alright, there is a gold statue down here as well. Oh. Thank you. Oh, what? There's a dude here, too. Thank you, my lady. Hello there, sir. Need help? Oh. Alright. These guys are everywhere. That guy's a gladiator. Oh, hey!
Ah, it's you again. Hope you're settling in, friend. Now, what's on your mind? Well, it's a long one and kind of sad, but I don't mind telling it.
Okay.
I'm a farmer. Always have been. I grew up in a small village in Britannia, Camulodunum, with my parents and 2 little sisters. Lovely part of the world. One day,
Britannia.
when I was about 20, my father and I were in the top paddock, loading our cart, when some Roman legionaries came along, demanding produce for their men. My father told me to run into the house for his axe, and so I did. He sprinted so fast I almost threw up, but by the time I got back, he was bleeding out on the ground, and our cart was empty. That was my first encounter with the legions. My mother died of a broken heart soon after, and things went downhill from there. I took over the farmstead, but I was young. It was a struggle. More raiding started before too long. We'd come outside in the morning to find animals missing, our stores pillaged. These legion thugs just took whatever they wanted. One night, when my sisters and I had nothing left to steal, there was a knock at the door. I knew who they were, and what they wanted. I got my father's old axe, pulled the door open real quick, and before that soldier knew it, split his face right down the middle. But there were more of them. I never saw how many, because the next thing I knew, I was waking up with a mouth full of dirt and lungs full of smoke. My home was reduced to ash. My sisters, dead. And they left me alive to see what they'd done. Still burns whenever I think about it.
Let's talk about something else.
Yeah, well, I wasn't the only one this happened to. It wasn't long before Boudica led thousands of Britons in a rebellion against the Romans.
Boudica!
Unfortunately, there were just too many of them. And those of us who survived, they enslaved. So, then I found myself being transported all the way to Rome to be sold to the highest bidder. I spent a few years working for my new master, learning the Romans' ways, Romanized my name and everything. Tried to escape a couple of times, but they always found me, and I'd just end up right back where I was. I'd probably still be there too, if it wasn't for the stampedes breaking out. You see, about 7 months ago, an enormous fire broke out in Rome. Everybody was running down toward the river, screaming and shouting. Never seen anything like it. Human beings acting like cattle. I got swept up with them somehow, and the rest is a blur. The next thing I knew, some stranger was dragging me out of a river.
What?
Stumbled across this place and started my life over again.
Another dragging river stranger? Oh my god.
That's what I thought too, for a while.
Karen!
But it seems the gods aren't
Was all
done
your
tormenting me
fault.
yet. See, I finally had my own farm again, safe from the grasping hands of the Romans. Or so I thought. Until Sentius the Decurion demanded I hand over all my produce. It's for the good of us all, he says. Only he takes the best bits for himself, of course. He even told me if I refuse his demands, I'll break the golden rule. I'm not sure I believe him, but then, what if he's right? So, it turns out our dear old magistrate is no better than the Legion thugs who took everything from me. I'm right back where I began. But don't you worry, Nemesis is waiting, and he'll get his. One day, he'll get his. Forget I said that last part, will you? I get carried away sometimes.
Sure lie. We'll see.
Oh, come on, don't be like that. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Was there something else you wanted to talk about?
We'll see.
Well, as much as I'd love to get out of here, the harvest's always more fruitful in another man's field, isn't it? But Scintilla, Sentius's daughter, went missing a few weeks back. Could be she found a way out. If anyone knows for sure, it'll be her sister, Sentia. But she'd never tell the likes of me. Oh, I don't give it much thought these days. I mean, everybody here's got their own view about what we need to do to survive. But I say, let's spend less time arguing about what it means to be good and just get on with it, you know? All right, see you around.
I like this guy. Simple poor farmer of Bretonia. You were... It's not a conversation for you, mister. I wonder if this is significant at all. Oh, I can talk to a goose? Oh, okay. I'm just gonna leave that there. Talk to a goat? No, I can't talk to a goat. I can talk to a goose? Alright. Yes. Okay then. Watches for their assuming there is referencing those bloodless shadows. That guy is pointing... Oh, he's not pointing directly to this entrance, but... Here? Oh my god, please don't be any... Not... Oh! Back here. Huh. What? Prometheus is... Cool. Cavalry. Aram. Oratu. Oh, this guy's one of... Damn! Drinks the stuff. Kabosh to Kabosh, I told Lucretia about the dream. Ivan. Shadows. From the peculiar ram headdress, once again he introduced curtsy and dragged me from the river. He seemed to smirk as he said his name, as if it meant something I could not understand. 30. Another river dragger. This guy's Egyptian. Okay. Oh, jeez. Excuse me. What the hell? Oh. What the fuck is that? No! God damn it, Rome. Rufius. This is your final warning center. Okay.
Ixion turns.
Hilarious for magistrate. Ah, prototype supply. Okay. Galerius. Handicraft man.
The 49 melodies fetch again with incessant labor the water they have lost.
Stop talking to me. Oh, okay. Whose room is this now? Retia. Livia. Okay, that's a new. Wait, Livia? Is that the crazy lady? Navia? That's a new name. Huh.
The 49 melodies fetch again with incessant labor
I love your
the water
clothes.
they have lost.
So exotic.
So Aurelia's room is upstairs. Oh, okay.
You stay away from my money.
Oh, okay, okay. Was I gonna steal anything? Alright, I guess I can't go up there unless I distract her. A non-gold person. There, there.
Name's Rufius. Better watch your step.
Okay, this guy's gotta be a Jew.
Can't talk long. Got to stay sharp, but family's from Seleucia on Tigris,
Lucia.
Babylon province.
Oh, nope.
But I've been roaming a long time now. Even joined the legions. The 6th. The one they call Ironclads.
Ooh.
Same way as everyone else.
Ragged from the river.
Because we're all in grave danger. Is it not obvious? Magistrate made me toss it in the chasm. Stupid. Going to have to improvise now. If you were dealing with what I am, you wouldn't be either. None of your business. In Troiti ipsum commensula.
What did he just say to me?
If we have to. If I did, do you think we'd be having this conversation? I'll tell you this much. I hate the fact that my survival depends on the common sense of other people. Then you know what I'm talking about. I mean, all these people just bumble along like nothing's wrong, while we're one bad decision away from being wiped out. like the last lot of people who lived here. Seems like I'm the only one ready for what's coming. Whatever that is. And when it hits, it's everyone for themselves. You've been warned. I don't know. But did you ever get the feeling some of these statues are watching us when we're not looking? Like they're waiting for something. I don't like it. Of course I am.
Bloodless shadows. Oh, bones? Dang, I forgot the other. Maybe that's referring to the golden statue. Shadows of people. Casted in gold so they don't have blood.
Whatever.
Watching and listening through their eyes and ears. Ooh. This is a really big map. Okay. In here? Oh. Oh. Doctor.
What are you doing in here? Can't you see this woman is dying? She's been poisoned. She needs the resin of a plant called Sylphium, but that Culus cumulatus Decius won't give it to me. It's too late. She just slipped away.
Oh.
She was poisoned. She came in here frothing at the mouth. Normally, I'd treat her with resin of Sylphium, a rare plant which is perfect for this sort of thing. And I knew Decius had some at his market stall, right around the corner. So I ran over there, but he just looks at me with this evil smile and says, "That'll be 1,000 denarii." There was no way I could afford that, and he knew it. Then that toad shrugs and says, "Supply and demand. I guess you don't value your friend's life that highly." Anywhere else, I'd just pay a thug to steal it from his stall. But there's no way I can do that down here with the golden rule. So all I could do is come back here and just watch her die. I kept on apologizing. And now I'll never know who poisoned her, or how they managed to do it without breaking the golden rule, or why she cursed that snake's cruel black eyes with her dying breath.
Maybe I should have been saving often.
Well, unless you have the power to bring someone back from the dead, there's really just one thing you can do. Get me that Sylphium resin. I'm going to have another patient in here soon. Could be in the next day or in the next hour. And I will not allow this to happen again. I don't care how you get it, but you have to make it happen. Because if I lose another patient this way, I swear to the gods below, not even the golden rule will stop me from marching up to that Genetricum Fututo and scratching his eyes out.
Prioritize this. What I can do.
I'm Lucretia, and I'm going to be straight with you. I'm not a physician. This is Nevia's clinic.
Oh.
I've just been filling in ever since she disappeared. I'm tired and out of my depth and miserable all the time. But I'd rather take this on myself than let one of you lot mess it up.
Why, thank you.
My husband and I moved to Rome from Caesarea. He embraced the Roman way more than I would have liked and turned into an awful philanderer. I would have divorced him and demanded the return of my dowry, but I knew he would sooner have me killed than give me my right. So I waited for the right time to take what was mine and disappear. And then the fires came. As he prepared to evacuate our villa, I gathered our most precious belongings, coins and gemstones, and the moment his back was turned, I ran. I could barely see for the smoke, and the streets were full of people trampling each other. I ran for the river, like everyone else, and leapt in. The next thing I remember, I was waking up on a riverbank, not far from here. It's all right. Say what you will about this place. At least my fornicating husband will never find me. And while there's no shortage of snakes here, at least with the golden rule, they have to try to be discreet about it. Oh, this shrine was in use as a clinic long before any of us arrived here. Kind of strange to set up a clinic in the temple of the god of disease. But the god who inflicts a curse is also the only god who can undo it. So I suppose praying to Apollo for healing kind of makes sense.
Everybody in the generation of inhabiting this little cursed zone is from that fire.
Well, she used to run the clinic. She was a midwife, not a physician, but she was the closest thing we had down here. And she was good too, until she suddenly lost all interest in us. One day she told me she'd made some profound discovery about the golden statues. This changes everything, she kept saying, but I had no idea what she was talking about. The last time I saw her, the last time any of us saw her, she was muttering to the statues, like she could talk to them. And then she shut herself in the palace, barred the door from the inside, and nobody's seen her since. She's been gone so long now, we figure she's either dead or up to something so strange that she doesn't want anyone else to know about it. But I really wish I could reach her, because that's the only hope I have of solving a troubling problem, a real thorn in the paw situation. One of my patients is suffering from terrible rheumatism. His joints are inflamed and he's in constant pain. I really shouldn't say. He wouldn't like it. And he's a little bit scary. He's become so irritable that the smallest things set him off. And I worry he'll end up losing his temper and lashing out. And you know what that means. I just know Nevia would know how to treat him, assuming she's still alive. But nobody seems to know how to get into the palace. Thanks, I suppose. I wish. Some people here need proper medical care, not the half-baked, hanging by a thread excuse for treatment I'm giving them. Just don't get sick or injured here. I'll do my best to treat you, but I'm out of my depth and dangerously short on everything you can imagine. A city without sin might sound good on paper, but whoever dreamt it up didn't think it through. Maybe it was an attempt to create some kind of utopia. But snakes like Decius will always find loopholes to exploit. And what can we do about it? Absolutely nothing. In some ways, we are worse off because we can't take the law into our own hands. Oh no. Sorry, I don't mean to worry you, but no, that is definitely not normal. There was one other person who claimed she could hear the statues talking to her.
The old lady?
But that was Nevia.
Oh.
And she went a little mad. Well, she used to run the clinic until she said this, and she's been. But one of. He's become so irritated. Sure. Do you really want to know? I mean, if somebody poisoned her, then surely they would have broken the golden rule, and so maybe it's best we don't discuss it. Hemlock, I believe. I haven't seen her in months. She's not allowed to leave Malleolas's villa, and they are quite secretive. Gladly. Well, come back.
Okay, rip. Ah! Exposed!
May Apollo keep you safe.
Theseus?
Whatever's in that great temple up there on the bluff, I bet it's worth a fortune.
First, I turned into gold.
Salve, stranger, and welcome to our idyllic little slice of the Empire. I'm Theseus. Terrible shame what happened to Yulia, but we just have to carry on, don't we? It's terrible for inflation is what it is. There's so much gold just lying around, it's practically worthless, at least down here. Of course, I have an idea for generating real wealth, but what I need is a bow. Just a simple composite bow. I've scoured this city from top to bottom with no luck. But if you happen to find one, bring it to me and we'll talk. Oh, well, technically yes, but that just means you'll need to be a little discreet. Thank you, friend. Very well.
Let's just do some. Woman dress. Inch of salt. Inch of cups. Pound. Ah, yes. The imperial system used in the great empire of Rome. That'll taste any good. Grab both. Endus and Cythera work together until the end.
Wonder how much one of these statues is worth on the outside.
Priestess. You got any secrets? No? Okay.
Hello?
Hail.
Hello?
Oh, what's your story?
My name's Dooley. I live here now because I got in trouble and they said they had to lock me up. I don't know. I don't remember things so good. I think it's just because I was looking for treasure.
Thief?
Yes. But I wasn't. I was just looking. They said I did it. More than once.
Just talk behind me.
But I can't remember things so good. Then they called... Yes. They...
Oh god. Death sentence. Trespassing. I'm writing to you in relation to your incorrigible antisocial behavior arising from your obsession with an alleged lost treasure. I am sympathetic to your plight and the passing of your guardian, Hannibal. I wish to impress upon you an important mission. Well, the treasure you seek does not exist. Given your memory limitations, it seems likely you simply misremembered. Importantly, have on several occasions been caught trespassing, including around the cistern. You're strictly off limits to citizens. Conclusion, they are a liability. You must have your freedom limited. More?
What does it say? My treasure. My friend Hannibal used to look after me. He said he always would. But then, he died. It was very sad. He said if anything ever happened to him, I had to find something very precious hidden away. He gave me this key and made me promise to keep it safe until I found the treasure. But I couldn't find it. All I remember is he said something about the cisterns, but when I went up to the high one, they put me in here.
Yeah.
Now nobody looks after me, except my friend Galerius and Ek, the priestess lady.
Heck who?
She's a nice lady.
Waifu?
Hannibal said I shouldn't give it to anyone I didn't trust.
Wonder if the treasure is a
maybe
weapon.
you could
Or-
help me get out of here. Then I would trust you a lot. Galerius already tried
Fortune
that.
smile on you, sister.
What
He
the
said
hell?
the magistrate wouldn't listen, no matter what. Like, Galerius? He's nice. I like Galerius. He made me a doll and everything.
Oh, I see.
you help
This
make
guy
him
is the one
magistrate,
putting that little
He can get me out
shack
of here, and
doll
I can
on
give you
bed.
the key to my treasure. Hannibal said it was in the cisterns. I can't remember what it was, just that it was way up high and very precious. Gold? You mean? Bye-bye.
Oh, so... Oh, it's the priestess. Okay, that's why she's take care of him. That's why she's here. Although I heard a man's voice behind me. Valerius came in and left.
A new face, Ave, and may Vesta
Hello?
watch over you. I'm Equitia. To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit?
Staring at me very intently.
Oh my. I take it people are quite direct where you're from. I suppose it's quite charming in its own way. Usually, however, you wouldn't simply march up to a Vestal priestess and without due formality or courtesy ask, "What is your story?"
I think she skipped the voice line.
The proper approach would be to arrange an introduction through a mutual acquaintance in high office, by which time you would already know how to address me. And then you would find a way to satisfy your curiosity rather more indirectly. But to be honest, I've often thought what an unnecessarily formal way to communicate that is. So, let's do it your way. You just keep being yourself and ask whatever you like. It'll be a refreshing change.
Cool.
You know, I'm not entirely sure. But what about you? How did you end up here?
The river!
Karen, you say? And nothing about that name seemed odd to you.
What the hell? Biggest stink eye.
Older. I see. I wonder if... No,
Oh god.
I apologize. I don't mean to be cryptic. It's just that you've got me thinking.
I should have
Have you
saved.
spoken with any of the others about how they arrived here too? I really think you should. Go around and ask them what they remember and see if you notice any patterns. Good. Thank you. But please be careful. I just don't want to see what happened to Livia happen to you too.
Oh, go insane.
Up until a few weeks ago, she was a perfectly productive member. She was always so chatty, always seeking out newcomers and asking them where they were from and how they wound up here. And then, about a month ago, she suddenly changed. She withdrew, stopped working and became despondent, started muttering to herself. Galerius and I visited her to see how we could
Oh,
help.
hilarious.
She just looked at us with this haunted stare, called us bloodless shadows, and told us we were ignorant of some pattern. Look, it could be unrelated. Perhaps she simply fell ill. Or, as Galerius suggested, the weight of the golden rule was too much for her. But there is a small chance that she learned something, saw a pattern nobody else saw, and that it broke her. I just don't want to see that happen to you. So be careful, will you? Thank you. Now, go and follow the thread of truth through this labyrinth, and come back to me if you discover any patterns.
Lock yourself in a minute.
Come back to me once you've acquainted yourself with the rest of our neighbors.
Hello?
I'm moving this game. Citizenship.
Help! You have to do something!
God.
A man arrived in the baths. Real nasty sort, with his face all covered up. And he's got a weapon. You have to do something, or he's gonna break the golden rule.
Hell, I don't have the gun. Is this horror? I have no idea. It might be slight horror. I don't know how long you've been watching, but there are golden statues of people who, I guess got turned into gold.
None of us do. The magistrate made us throw them all into the chasm.
You just came in.
So now this man's bow is the only one in the city.
It's supposed to be a
You'll just have to
mystery,
improvise.
but I'm pretty sure there's some horror elements in there, and I am not ready for it because I am a coward.
Thank you. He's still in there, somewhere. I have to hide. Find me in this empty shrine when it's over. What? We don't have time for this. I have to go. Ugh.
And there she goes.
The shrine is collapsing.
Oh!
Fabia, no! Oh, she's dead. Did anyone see that? The whole shrine just collapsed on her. Oh, Fabia, why did you have to go in there? Poor sweet girl.
Oh yeah, your character doesn't have. You don't voice talk your line. But so for everybody I've talked to, full voice acting.
I can't believe she is dead. Fabia, I mean. She walked into that empty shrine, and the next moment she is lying dead under a pile of rubble. The gods are cruel and unjust. She was like a daughter to me. I'm sorry, friend. It's not right for me to lay my burden upon you.
Is that it? Okay then. Can I loot her? A loaf of bread. Thank you. I'll take that. It's considered stealing if I take it from a dead person. Okay, I guess not. Oh. Try and make a what? Are you kidding me? I guess she didn't know how to read. So, this game... Oh, right here. Yeah, so these are the statues, and they follow me. Like that. Kind of creepy. Yeah. And I am... Yeah, so all these statues... Oh, this one doesn't follow me? Oh, there you go. It followed me now. Yeah. On the other side of this door, there's a guy with a weapon. Oh. Well, I'm dead.
Stop right there. I'm looking for Tiberius Quinctius Crispus, otherwise known as Quinctius. Do you know where he is?
What the fuck? I should not have just... I shouldn't...
I'm not sure I believe that, so allow me to explain something to you. I am here with orders from Emperor Nero himself to find and execute the cultist Quinctius for terrible crimes against the Empire. So, if you tell me the truth, I will allow you to live. But if you lie to me or otherwise obstruct the Emperor's business in any way, I will put this arrow through your chest. Is that understood?
Okay. Dead anyways.
Thank you. Now tell me, who are you people, and what is this place? A small community. Ha! I was told Quinctius was a cultist, but I never thought he'd be foolish enough to lead me right to the heart of his mystery cult. Oh, don't play coy with me. I don't care if you're worshipping Bacchus, Magna Mater, or Christ. You lot are all the same to me. Always sneaking off to your secret sanctuaries, indoctrinating each other with your little mantras. The Emperor may have tolerated your activities up until now, but after what Quinctius did, those days are numbered.
So if you didn't notice by now, this is taking place in Roman times. I guess this is, like, these people are currently from the period of when Nero was the emperor, and I suppose this is shortly after the famous burning of Rome. I don't really remember too much about it. It's been a long time since I've read my Roman history, but giant fire, I think, consumed a lot of Rome. Half, maybe? I don't know, but, you know, bad fire.
You say that, but if you're not a cult, then why go to such great lengths to keep this place a secret? So you admit you're not allowed to leave?
Yeah, I have no idea. Wonder if I chose the wrong one. Not that we're allowed to leave, we physically can't leave. There's no way out. Yeah, there's definitely a butterfly effect in this game, I think. There's supposed to be, in the trailers, like, time manipulation, but I'm not entirely sure how I reverse time. Maybe I have to game over? I do have the ability to, like, autosave and then reload and then go do something. Like, say this character, like, before you had come into the stream, I walked into this makeshift clinic and I spoke to the doctor, and then she's like, do you have this item? I needed to save this person. And then the next click or dialogue line, that person died. I was just like, huh. Well, that's definitely an obvious thing where I would get the item she needs before I speak to her so I can keep that person alive.
Threatening me is not going to help you. But in any case,
well,
that sounds an awful lot like a cult to me. And I saw the inscription saying, the many shall suffer for the sins of the one. I take it this is some kind of mantra you all believe? A distinction without a difference. You've clearly been indoctrinated into this nonsense. Now tell me, where did you lot get enough gold to make all these statues?
There were once people who were turned to gold.
You lot are practicing human sacrifice too. You people disgust me. Of course you'd say that, but that's what your kind do, isn't it? Our God told us to do it. It's all clear to me now. The secret sanctuary, the indoctrination, the mantra, the human sacrifice. You're cultists, there's no doubt in my mind. What baffles me is how a person can believe in something with such zeal. They just can't see what they've become. However, you still have a chance to redeem yourself by telling me where Quinctius is. Do not waste it.
And I did not even talk to that person yet. I barely explored this map. I'm still, like, at the early sections of this map, I think. This map is huge. I wouldn't help you even if I did know who he is.
Then you're of no use to me. Do you have any last words?
Alright, well, I guess Fire that arrow. Everyone in here is going to die. Said you wouldn't kill me if I told you the truth. Do you?
As a matter of fact, I do. Once I'm done with you and Quintius, I intend to kill every last one of you wretched
He's holding that bow pretty odd.
And I can think of nothing I'd enjoy more.
The many shall suffer
Oh.
the sins of the one.
Am I dead? Oh! Oh! Oh shit! Uh-oh. Oh god! Leave me alone! Oh my god, am I gonna make it in time? I didn't realize there was a running sequence. Oh! What? That thing just sniped me? Oh god, oh god, oh god. What? Where did this guy come from? Time stop? No, time didn't stop. It was still going. Loop through time once. Oh my god. Oh, is my HP full? It looks like I'm still losing. Oh no, I'm missing some HP.
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are and why you look like you've just taken on a gladiator and lost? I don't think so. I've never seen you before in my life.
Your name is Galarius, and you're about to offer to take me to Sentia so you can tell me about the Golden Rule.
Oh, I guess how much did I drink last night? Sorry to have bothered you. Oh, and since you seem to be in a hurry, you should try out this device I made. Worked real hard on it. Just attach the pulley to the rope over the lake and hang on to the handles. If it works, it'll be faster than walking. And if it doesn't work, worst thing that can happen is you'll take a swim in the lake. I haven't quite summoned the courage to test it myself.
I don't know where some of those archer statues came from, that's for sure.
Probably.
Looks like they just spawned.
All right. See you around.
Yeah, so there's a lot of those things. You can see some victims there. Apparently, there was a group of people who inhabited this, like, cursed zone, I suppose. Oh, that's... and they all turned to gold. So... I'm pretty sure this one picked up a bow and started to shoot at me. See? You know what? Oh, this is
Greetings and salutations.
The dude from before. Virgil. Sinner. Virgil, do you really want to be responsible for the sin that destroys us all? Wait a second. Do I still have those? Oh, I still have those items I picked up before. I wonder if those items I picked up respawned. Let me check. That would be one way for me to gather the gold I need to purchase things. Yeah, this game does have time manipulation, and I thought I would be able to do it, but I guess... Oh, the money comes back. Okay. Well, that's how I farm money in this game. I see what I'll have to do. So this was something I found earlier, right? So there's this statue blocking this entryway, and there's a chest with a skeleton inside. So I'm guessing this statue becomes one of those hunters, and you know, she won't be blocking the door anymore, so I can run past and see whatever's inside that chest, and then run out, hopefully.
Cerberus lifts his triple head and lets out his threefold braying.
Livia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare away my customers.
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, but they are ignorant.
Alright, so I have 1,000 gold now, so I'm gonna purchase that herb to heal the person who was poisoned earlier. I'll be able to see that cutscene I meant. But like right in here is apparently like a little clinic.
Whatever's in that great temple up there on the bluff, I
Save.
bet it's worth a fortune.
Oh, and there's the lady who told me about the archer and then proceeded to just die.
Salve, stranger. Certainly. That's hardly my concern. Oh, you have it. I'm impressed. Pleasure doing business. Can I help you with anything else? Very well. Another time.
Yeah. There's the lady. Oh yeah. That statue does have a ding dong exposed. Very accurate to Roman.
What are you doing in
artwork.
here? Can't you see this woman is dying? She's been poisoned. She needs the resin of a plant called Silphium, but that Culas cubulates decius won't give it to me.
Here, I have it.
What? Quick, give it here. Yulia, you need to swallow this. Here.
So that was the scene. I didn't have it, and I said, you know, they gave you multiple options, and then she's like, oh, it's too late. She's just died.
Hopefully, in a moment, she should be able to breathe normally.
You need to swallow this.
Extraordinary. How did you know she needed this exact thing, and at this exact moment? Are you some kind of oracle?
Yes. I'm a time traveler.
Look, if you don't want to tell me, I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. But no matter. That was like the gods hearing my prayers and intervening.
I have no more gold now,
Just
though.
saved a person's life, and you should be proud of yourself. She might even be able to thank you herself in a few moments. And maybe she can tell us who poisoned her, and who she meant when she was muttering about that snake's cruel black eyes. In the meantime, I'm happy to help you with
Be
whatever
proud of
it is
you.
you need.
I am a hero. See, I exhausted her dialogue.
That's a shame. Thanks again for saving Yulia's life. Apollo smiles upon you.
This painting looks kind of weird. It kind of looked like they took 3D models and just made them flat. Oh, she stood up. Okay.
Oh, it's you. Sorry, I'm still a bit out of it. But thanks for trying to help me, I suppose. Was there something you wanted? Lucretia says I'm supposed to rest. As much as I'm grateful that you tried to help me, it's just not safe for me to talk about it.
I suppose, yeah, I know, right? She's like, I'm
No
gonna
more
get killed
questions.
again. Whoever poisoned me is gonna just attack me again. I want to know how someone poisoned you without breaking the golden rule.
The golden rule. That's the least of my worries. The gods may be cruel, but Malleolus and Claudia are far crueler.
Okay. Got 2 names. I don't think I've ever met them yet.
Please, just leave me alone. I don't want to talk about it.
Poison her again? I have no idea.
Persistent as Nemesis,
Can
aren't you?
I can load. I did an autosave, so I can load
I can
back.
tell you, but it's a long
The
saga.
problem is, like, if I do that in a time manipulation game, you know, like my character doesn't know the knowledge. You know what I mean? So, I just got to find out how to get more gold back. I forgot where I got all that gold. I have to like retrace my steps. Is there a short version?
All right. I'd been here about a week when it dawned on me I'd be trapped here for the rest of my life. I could hardly breathe, and I knew I had to get out somehow. So
How
when
long was
my
this
new
lady
friend
here?
Aurelia offered me a secret way out, I would have done anything. And then I learned her asking price. 1,000 denarii.
Wait, Aurelia?
She was supposed to be my friend.
Wait, no, I know her. I'm
told her
tired,
it
so
would
I'm
take
sorry.
me
I'm having
years
trouble
to save
remembering
up
things.
that much.
She's a
So she
a barmaid.
suggested I take out a loan from Malleolus.
Yeah, Malleolus was somebody
And
she
I
said
did.
you can take a loan from. Oh, okay. I didn't meet Malleolus, but I can show you who the barmaid lady is, Aurelius. I asked her, like, do you know a way out? And she's like, yes, I do. But you gotta pay me 1,000 denarii.
I'm not proud of it, but yes, I was surprised he agreed to it, to be honest. But I was so happy to have the money I didn't question it. I had to sign an agreement saying I'd work off the debt over 30 years. But I figured I'd be out of here so soon it wouldn't matter. I paid Aurelia, and she gave me her so-called way out. Do you want to know what it was?
Poison.
Hemlock.
Yay.
It's a deadly poison made from a plant. Drink this, she said, and you'll be out of here in no time. Of course, I demanded my money back, but she refused. She pointed to a sign on her tavern saying, "Let the buyer beware." Then she just looked at me with those cruel black eyes and she laughed. She immediately told Malleolus I'd tried to escape without paying him back. Only, he didn't seem upset or surprised at all. In fact, he just thanked her. And that's when I realized the two of them had planned the whole thing from the beginning. That's what I said to the magistrate. I went to Sentius and begged for help, but he said the law was clear. I'd signed over my labor for 30 years and there was nothing he could do. I thought about resisting
The
too,
loophole.
but Malleolus said if I didn't submit, I'd break the golden rule. And I couldn't be responsible for all those deaths, so he locked me in his villa. Confiscated everything I owned as collateral. and made me wear immodest, humiliating outfits while I worked day in, day out. His wife, Claudia, was just as bad. She set me to work on an endless stream of futile, demeaning tasks. I'd be on my hands and knees, scrubbing the floor clean for hours, only for her to pour slop on it and hiss, "You missed a spot." Those two took everything from me. But they forgot
Thanks for saving me, I
to confiscate
suppose.
one thing. My hemlock. I just wanted it to be over. But it seems I messed that up too.
I suppose.
Should have drunk all of it. I brought it on myself. I trusted
Can I
one
get
of
this
the
bottle
most
of hemlock?
callous human beings
Can I get
I've
that?
ever met, and tried to swindle the other. I don't know how I could have been so stupid.
I could use poison.
When I've recovered, I expect their thug Domitius will come for
Oh, that's a
me.
new name.
He'll escort me back to their villa.
Wait,
And I'll be
Domitius.
right back where I started.
No, I think he's the
Only this
gladiator.
I won't be able to lull myself to sleep at night with the thought of a permanent solution. Honestly, it would have been better if the poison had been allowed to run its course. I doubt it. It seems this is the fate the gods have chosen for me, for trying to escape. At least until someone breaks the golden rule. Huh. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad. A lot. But it doesn't matter. I made a suicide pact with Ulpius last night.
I don't think I've met Ulpius
He's
yet.
in exactly the same position as I am. Malleolus and Aurelius set the same trap for him a month after they did it to me. He and I are in this together. He's probably already thrown himself from the bluff into Malleolus's villa by now. If so, I'd never be able to live with myself, knowing I broke my promise to him.
Figure out a way to stop him from killing him.
I doubt you could make it up to the bluff in time. I don't know who you are, or why you seem so determined to help me, but... thank you.
I don't know where that is. Oh, okay. Thank you, game, for
May
telling me.
Apollo keep you safe.
I wish you were... Oh, how do I get there in time? Oh, there's Domitius.
Fresh meat, huh?
The gladiator. There's a zip line, but it's... doesn't seem like I'm on a time constraint. Don't you worry! I forget his name already.
Isn't the great temple majestic?
Uptius. Was that his name? Uptius? I'm going to save you! Oh, wait, what? Oh, this doesn't connect to it. What the fuck is she doing in there? So that was a person. So Navia is I forget what her job was, but she used to be. Oh, she was a hairdresser. Or wait, what? I'm not sure anymore. So she used to. Oh, is this a reference to the guy who pushes the rock nonstop?
Salve, friend. I'm Octavia. Welcome to life under the Golden Rule. It's a ghastly thing, is it not?
Yeah, Navia
How are
locked
you
herself
faring
inside
so
that
far?
mansion after she said she was able to start hearing those statues talk.
All right, well, it was lovely to meet you. I look forward to getting to know you better.
Oh my god.
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Oh.
Oh no. No. No, 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 no.
This goddamn lady.
What are you doing? Get back from there. If you lose your balance...
Maybe I should have ran from the other side.
That's the idea.
What? Why? Why would you want that?
Why do you think I'm stuck for the rest of my life Working for a man who treats me like an animal.
I know things are hard for you right now. They're hard for all of us. We're all in this together, Ulpius.
Oh, Ulpius.
Please just think this through. If you do this, it could be the sin that seals all of our fates. Is that what you want?
I'm sorry, but I just don't care anymore.
Please, Ulpius.
All right, well, time to
Help
run
him.
back and...
If he goes through with it, it could be the end for us all. I don't know what to do. I've never had to deal with this sort of thing. Please, you need to talk to him.
Just okay, where? You really think his suicide would break the golden rule? Why she turn her back on him? Yeah, I know, right? She stops me from rushing to him, and then she's like, "Oh."
Thank you.
Go on then.
Let me guess. You're going to lecture me on how suicide is a crime against the Empire.
It's wrong, and you know what? I was just going to ask you what's wrong. No, I think you have the right to die for something.
I screwed up my life. That's what's wrong. I borrowed money, and when I couldn't pay it back, I wound up in debt bondage. I'll be stuck slaving away for that Culus Cumulatis Malleolus for the rest of my life. I'm out. Wherever you are, Scintilla, my love.
Oh, god damn it.
I'm sorry.
Ulpius, no!
So is it time for me to run away now? Come on, game, let me move. Oh.
I can't believe he went...
I don't care about you. Suicide didn't break the good. What does that mean? What happens now?
Well, I suppose it means suicide isn't a sin under the Golden Rule. So I guess that means whichever god is responsible for it. It isn't mine. That was not your fault. There's no way you could have given him what he wanted moments after you arrived. I'll have to let everyone know what happened. And I guess Malleolus will have to clean up the mess in his villa. It's of his own making, after all. And I'd best pray for poor Ulpius.
Okay, then. Oh, missing piece. Missing piece. Team, somebody removed the plaque here, and I'll need to find it to... okay. Can I see his body? Oh yeah, I have a flashlight. Look. Oh god. Can I jump? Alright. Oops. Alright, so the shrine is over there. So if I have to run away, I take that zip line and land there, and yeah. Okay. Locked. Great. What's wrong with the priestess? Tell me. What does she know? Man, that is so loud. Oh, look. There's a sentinel right here, too. Oh! 2 zip lines back to back to help me escape quickly to the starting zone. Alright, alright. Then a poor soul right here. A ladder. Oh, okay. Ah, gold. There we go. There was gold down here. There's an old lady right here. And yeah, there you go. 341 gold. Can I smash the statues? I don't have a weapon. And I don't think so. So when I was making my character, I had a choice of selecting like a gun as a starting weapon. But it said I only had 10 bullets. And I have no idea if I time warp, I'll, get the bullets back. I feel like I should, but, I have no idea. Oh. Oh, God. Did I take damage? This is the bar lady
I
Aurelius.
love your
Aurelia.
clothes.
Or-
So, you're here. And you're not like any Roman woman I've ever seen. Your skin is so beautiful, and your clothes are so exotic.
I chose this. Oh, stop it. Please go on.
Coming on a bit strong, don't you think?
Oh, it's a lose-lose.
I take back what I said. Suddenly, I don't find you so intriguing anymore. Let's just forget that ever happened, so we can at least do business. So, what brings you to my tavern? All right, see ya.
So, like, I think... What does this say? Let the buyer beware. Yeah, so, like, the game kind of tells you, like, you better watch out. This lady's selling you a lie. I think it even tells you right here, too. The only way out is... And, yeah. So... Don't look at me. That's creepy.
I love your clothes.
If I go upstairs, she actually, like,
exotic.
aggroes. So that's a bit worrisome. Alright, I'm gonna load back. So let's see where the game loads me back. Am I gonna go to a place where the game manually saved, or... Oh. Okay, I guess auto-saving doesn't really mean anything unless I do it before the game does a manual save. So what can I do differently here? I can... Look! I have a flashlight! Be amazed! What?
Salve, friend.
Oh.
I'm Octavia. Welcome.
Oh my god.
That's good, in a sense. If you're not on edge, you've not been paying attention. But on the bright side, once you've been here a few months, we've all been where you are. I used to lay awake at night contemplating the big question. Why is
she being so philosophical
right now? Why am I here? Is there a way out? What is the golden rule, and who or what is responsible for it? I still don't have any of the answers, I'm afraid. I don't think anybody does. But I'm happy to share with you what I've learned.
Wait, can I just... I guess if I hit... Actually, I need to talk to you about Ulpius. Like, his attempt will just be, like, ignored.
Here, in this place, the magistrate has me earning my keep by cleaning and pruning the gardens. It's not quite how I expected my life to go.
I need to go.
I used to live in a lovely villa on the banks of the Tiber. I was even betrothed to a handsome young man from a prominent family. But long hours of menial labor for the good of the community has its own charms too, I suppose. Oh, much the same way as many of the others. When the fires came to Rome 7 months ago, my family and I fled for the Tiber.
Okay, so getting a time frame for this game now.
On a barge. We were among the fortunate ones with enough coins for passage, but unfortunately, there were a lot of desperate people, and they boarded before we could depart. A scuffle broke out, and I was pushed overboard. The last thing I remember, I woke up by the river, near that shrine, and stumbled across this place.
Oh yeah, it's very funny. The start of this game, you wake up rescued on the banks of a river with this lady named Karen, and she's like, go look for this dude that I rescued a while ago. Find him. And then you go through the ruins of this city, right? And you find that dude. Like, he hung himself, but he's made of gold. And he writes a note, like, be warned. You know, like, I tried to solve everything, but I couldn't do it, and I guess he game over.
If you like. All right, well...
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Oh, damn it. I was hoping I could just go straight to...
No.
What?
I know.
I lost my 1,000 gold.
Please.
I'm sorry.
Because I didn't just, like, auto-load.
Thank you.
I am out. Wherever you are. Sent along my life.
I thought that would work.
Sorry.
Ulpius, no! I'll have to let everyone... And I hope you're coping.
I hope I'm cool. You're a Christian!
Please keep that to yourself.
Gasp!
I know you're not from around here, but...
Things are very difficult for us right
Bungee
now.
jumping without the ropes.
There was a terrible fire in Rome last year. Oh, thank you. Oh, so soon.
Alright, so she's a Christian. So can I just force a game reset if I just jump? Because I need more gold. I only have... Oh god, I'm poor. I only have 228 gold. That's loud. Ah, well, whatever. You'll learn.
Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted and deeply honored to be elected.
Maybe I shouldn't have landed in the water.
Magistrate. Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you. I'm delighted and deeply honored. And now...
I guess a lot will save right here.
I make this solemn promise to you, good citizens. And now...
Oh yeah, look at that. Carrots are purple. Did you know that? They used to be purple. And then they were, get the proper term for it, but cultivated to be modern day orange.
No more should you walk on eggshells, fearing simply to live and breathe because the tyrant Sentius told you it was forbidden. Yes, from my first time.
Wait a second. Where did that guy's body go? He jumped, right? Where did he land? He's not in the pool.
A day of celebration, I announce. I hereby announce a day of celebration marking in harmony.
Alright, well... Can I just leave? Oh. Damn. I guess I have to meet this guy and... What the hell? That might be the person who's missing. The other person, locked in the room. Damn it, I have to go through the... Oh, the game just saved. Yeah. Doesn't look like there's a way out right here.
Did you just leap into my villa from the balcony 100 feet above?
Oh, this guy's got two different eye colors.
Either extremely reckless or impressively clever. Well, why have you risked life and limb to see me? I'm Malleolus, and if it wasn't for this interruption, I'd be practicing my victory speech for the election later today. I'm glad you asked. I'll finally restore freedom to this city, just as I've been promising.
I like how my character's still like crouched.
These good people have suffered long enough under Sentius's tyranny.
He's just looking down at me.
By declaring there's no such thing as the Golden Rule. It's a children's fable exploited by Sentius to frighten us into submission. Wait, don't tell me you've fallen victim to that monstrous lie?
I still haven't met Sentius.
Nonsense. There's no way you can prove that. If it was real and you'd seen someone break it, then you'd be dead already.
Holy crap. Wow. What are these options? Reliving the same day over and over. I found a book called The Myth of the Golden Rule. Even if I can't prove it, if I'm right, then accept. What would it take for you?
You mean that book next to a golden statue in the theater? Tell me, how do you know that statue wasn't put there by Sentius himself? I disagree. I'll be guided... What? Oh, I see what's happening here. Another
Wait, his eyes are...
vulnerable soul taken in
He's
by
got a...
Sentius's machinations.
His eyes are off.
He won't get away with this
His
much
right eye
longer.
slanted down more. His left eye slated up.
Surely, you're not one of those people who believes everything you read. As if a lie could be true, but that is simply because you are mistaken. I'm afraid not. We're stuck down here together, for better or worse. We're all going to have to make the best of it. You mean the
Alright,
I trust through the door this time? There's a key just beside it.
Oh. Alright, thank you, sir. Anybody else in here? Alright, there's a key. Is it? Oh, wow, I'm so blind. Well, I guess I have his keys now for the next playthrough. Alright, let me see if I can... Does this key work on the door upstairs with the crying person behind it? Wow, it does!
I'm not supposed to be in here.
That's the wife. I know, where do you keep your valuables?
Demetrius, come quickly. We're being robbed. This is outrageous.
And I'll load back. That's funny.
I'm not supposed to be in here. Talk. What business could you possibly have with me? My marital affairs are no concern of yours. Thank you very much.
Oh, she got locked in here by her husband.
I think a better question is, why am I being interrogated by a stranger who just barged into my villa? I have quite enough marriage trouble already, without having to explain to my husband why I'm receiving strange women in private. Preferably the way you came in, by which I mean, please leave. I think it's about to be broken if you... This is outrageous.
If I talk to you again.
Why are you still here? Why are you... Fine, get out before I have Demetrius throw you out.
Alright,
What now? The name's Demetrius. You want to get to Malleolus? You go through me. Why? Because I am a gladiator. That's why.
Fair enough.
The name's... Why? You want to see me fight? Keep running your mouth, fatuous cunners. When Malleolus wins the election, yeah? This place will change. You won't even want to leave. You'll see. I think it's gone on long enough, and Malleolus is going to put an end to it once he's elected. He's going to announce it in his victory speech. Just you wait and see. We've already lined up the votes he needs to win. Just stay out of our way, and we won't have a problem. Malleolus, of course. If old man Sentius can't even protect his own daughter, how can we trust him to protect us? Whatever. Just remember, I'll be watching.
I'll be watching. Okay. Look, a flashlight! Who's this?
Harvey,
Oh, it's Centenius. Okay.
we're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name?
Finally alone. I didn't meet this guy yet.
A curious name to match a curious accent. But I digress. Now, you're probably wondering why I summoned you, and I'll get to that. But first, take a look at this wondrous place, would you? A secret city built deep in the mountains, many hundreds of years ago.
Who was that?
In good time. More importantly, consider the miraculous community we've built here over the last 7 months. 22 complete strangers brought together by the fates, living and working together in our own little paradise.
22
and
people?
In all that
Damn.
time, not a single sin has been committed. No fights, no theft, nothing. Have you ever witnessed something
No
so
sin, as I like saved
extraordinary
somebody
as a city
from
without sin?
indentured servitude.
Well, I'm not sure I believe that. But the reason for this miracle, if even one person commits a sin here, every last one of us will die. You see, the builders of this place, whoever they were, left inscriptions warning, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." From what we can gather, breaking the law here will anger the gods and provoke a terrible punishment. Like the curses of Medusa and Midas combined, turning us all to gold. We've come to call it the Golden Rule. It's extraordinary that we've survived as long as we have, and each day I grow more and more afraid that our time in the sun is almost up. And now it seems that day is finally here. All that matters is that somebody in this city is about to break the Golden Rule. Why else would Proserpina send you now? Unless you and I can stop them, our doom is assured. I know that's a lot to take in, and you look like...
So this guy knows I'm a time traveler.
Please, ask away.
Huh.
An intelligent question. There was a good deal of debate about that in our first weeks here. Does it refer to crimes or to some other ill-defined wrong? Of course, everyone agrees on the basics. No theft, no assault, and certainly
Strong grandpa energy.
But beyond that, it was more difficult to reach a consensus. What about lying, insulting someone, blasphemy, trespass, trying to escape, bribery, infidelity, suicide? As magistrate,
Oh, well,
I had to
suicide's not
exercise
one of them,
leadership,
sir.
And so I made a decision. We must uphold the laws of the Empire to a standard never before seen. And we must honor the peace of the gods, the sacred accord between the gods and the people of Rome. It is only by offering the gods the proper respect that we may prosper, as Rome has for centuries.
Yeah, as Rome. As Nero is emperor and Rome burns to the ground. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. What is legal isn't always moral, and many of your laws and customs are considered barbaric where I'm from.
Barbaric? Barbaric? What are you talking about? The Empire is the most civilizing force in the known world. Rome is a beacon of light in the darkness. For 800 years she has borne great statesmen, philosophers, poets, artists, and engineers. We have comprehensive laws protecting the rights of our citizens, which have unified countless warring tribes all across the Mediterranean and beyond, from Gallia to Judea. All our citizens are treated the same, regardless of the color of their skin or their sexual preference. Can you say the same? When people are starving, they are given food rations, and when they are wronged, they have the right to bring the guilty party before the magistrate. Our laws forbid treason, murder, assault, and rape, as well as theft and arson, and so on. No other civilization in the world is so advanced, and you have the hubris to call us barbaric?
Slave ownership, blood sports, don't women have fewer rights, don't you persecute Christians, and collective punishment.
Of course. What else would we do with those prisoners of war who would otherwise have been executed? And besides, there are laws for their protection as well. On occasion, but our gladiators are almost all volunteers seeking glory, or condemned prisoners who would have been executed anyway. I do not see the harm. Of course, but with fewer rights come fewer responsibilities, and the right to be protected by their fathers and husbands. You mean the blasphemous cult responsible for burning down half of Rome last
Oh, I was right. It was half of Rome being burned
to
in
blame
that fire.
people for being angry about that. Are you talking about our practice of decimation? Of course. We could hardly unite all these warring tribes without a disciplined, formidable legion.
This is probably like the worst one. Decimation. You just draw sticks and, I don't know, whoever drew the short end of the stick would get killed. And, I don't even think... I don't know, I haven't studied it too much, but that was one way to enforce, what did he call it? Discipline? Yeah, gotcha IRL, yeah. Imagine being your, like, upstanding soldier of Rome, and then they're like, alright, everybody pull sticks, and then you get the short end of the stick, and then your other 3 mates stab you because that's the rule. And you die. That's...
Well, right now, you're a long, long way from home. I have made my pronouncement on the subject. Unfortunately, there are still those here who resist, whispering blasphemous and treasonous lies.
I'm pretty sure that's where the
shadows.
The phrase short end of the stick came from anyways.
If I were you.
Okay, so... Oh, here we go.
In my search for a way to save my people, I learned of an ancient ritual to Proserpina, the goddess of the cycle of life and renewal. It's said to open a doorway in time so that if the unthinkable happens, one person can pass through it and travel back to the past. And when I saw you arrive in a flash of light from the goddess's shrine, I knew that person was you. You don't belong in our time, do you?
Yes, I do.
2,000 years? That is unfathomable. Please, tell me, in your time, what did you see? What had become of us? Of this city?
We'd all been turned to golden statues.
I have imagined it. Our downfall 1,000 times. But it still breaks my heart.
Rome fell.
The truth of it.
And you all became statues.
All I can tell you is that it's a ritual sacrifice to Proserpina.
Sacrifice?
I stumbled.
Oh shit! He sacrificed his daughter!
Prayer, and of course, as with all rituals, some sacrifice is involved. Usually that means wine or food, or in some cases a live animal.
Because his daughter is missing right now.
In this case, the sacrifice is rather more costly. The life of the person performing the ritual. I don't suppose you saw any sign of me in the future?
Wait, what? I did see human remains in the temple. Oh, those were his bones.
I assume that was me. If I'm forced to perform the ritual, it's going to cost me everything.
Never mind then.
You'll try to make sure I don't need to use it, won't you?
He's done this already then. That portal, maybe when the golden ritual happens, he triggers the ritual and then he's like dead on the ground if I run here or wherever this place is, right? And then if I can even make it back to the temple to respawn.
Well, I suppose that's all I can ask for. Well, I believe you're in the best position to go around asking people questions. You're new here, and it'll seem perfectly normal. As for me, well, it pains me to say my attempts to impose order have not earned me many friends. I fear I may not even remain magistrate after today's election. The people here would only treat my curiosity with suspicion. You shouldn't have that problem, though, unless, of course, you get off on the wrong foot. Do you ever stare at a problem for so long that you can't see it for what it is anymore? What's needed here is a fresh pet. Well, all right. There are those who wish to vote me out of office so that they can pursue their own misguided political agenda. Frankly, their selfishness and recklessness risk destabilizing the entire city. I would be looking very carefully at them. You mean you couldn't speak Latin before you arrived?
How strange.
How strange. But the gods are active here, and their temples and shrines hum with power like nowhere else in the Empire.
They hum all right.
Perhaps when Proserpina brought you here, she planted the seed of Latin in your mind so that you could better serve her. Indeed. If I understand Proserpina's ritual correctly, that problem should take care of itself. Let me see if I can explain. If you manage to prevent the sin that breaks the Golden Rule, I won't need to bring you here. I won't create the portal, and you will never have been able to come here. Thus, you'll have created a paradox. If this occurs, you should be flung back to your own time, having changed the past for all of us. Make sense?
Okay.
Ah, good. So, are you with me? Can I count on you to figure out who's about to break the Golden Rule? Wonderful. Now, I need you to investigate the city, talk to everyone, help them if it'll win their trust. I authorize you to enter private homes and inspect possessions and documents, unless, of course, you're asked to leave. Figure out who the culprit is, and as soon as you have a name, come back and tell me immediately. Thank you, and good luck. Our lives are in your hands.
Obvious? Well, that guy's gone. Oh, tell Sentis about the assassin! Oh, shit. Okay, that's... Hello there, sir.
Keep an eye out for Scintilla, would you? What is it, citizen? What business is... A lot of people have been looking for her. I suppose that's true. Scintilla was always a kind, well-behaved young woman. I admit, her disappearance really caught me off guard. If anyone knows something, I'd expect it to be Sentia, Malleolus, Claudia, or Domitius. But none of them will tell me anything. You might fare better, though, I suppose. Fine. Or
Wife?
Ugh, I wish Horatius would stop letting barbarians in here. What do you want? I'm Sentia, eldest daughter of the magistrate. But you'd know that if you'd been invited in here and introduced properly. What are you doing in here? And why are you dressed like that? Really? I'd never have noticed, what with your flawless accent, appropriate attire, and impressive mastery of our customs. Now, remind me, why are we having this conversation? You know, some people say it's the creation of an all-seeing god who's watching. But what kind of an awful, incompetent god would let my sister go missing on his or her watch? Did you hear that? Curse you, you coward! Where is my sister? What do you have to say for yourself? No response. Nothing. That's what I thought. I'm telling you, this mysterious god of ours has to be asleep on the job.
Blasphemer.
Either that, or, like people are saying, it really is just a children's fable my father is exploiting to frighten us into behaving. Oh, and I suppose I'll just have to take the word of a know-nothing barbarian who just arrived, will I? I trust you can see yourself out.
fear is proof of a degenerate mind.
Ave. Ah, you've returned. Do Thank you. I'll be waiting here.
I want to just reset.
Oh. All right.
Feeling all... That's...
How'd you do?
Help! You have to do something. A man arrived in the baths. Thank you. I have...
Go.
What? Why? All right, fine. Come and find me in my bakery instead. Please be careful.
Alright. Life has been saved. So I guess I could reset the game by just going in here and dying. Oh, wait a second. I can tell the assassin to come in here. And then get a sprint.
Stop right there. I'm looking for Tiberius Quintius.
Well, that's fine.
Thank you for your service to the Empire.
Give me your bow, sir. Very assassin-like. Oh, there's a doorway right there. Yeah. So I saved the girl, and I told him to go in here, so he's gonna get crushed, and I'm gonna get that bow.
Filthy, lying degenerate.
Yes. I order Emperor Nero. All loyal sons of Rome are ordered to hunt and execute President's murderer, Tiberius Quintus Crispus. 40 to 50 years old. I don't even know who this dude is. Tiberius Quintus Crispus. I don't think I met him yet. And arrows and 1 gold coin. Find Quintinius, the guy with... Oh, ask Malleolus whether he's Quintinius? Oh, okay. Yeah, perfect. So I was about to like walk in there and just like reset the game until I realized like, wait, I can tell the assassin. I'm poor as hell. Oh, can I not equip this? Well, so much for having a weapon. Oh. Beak statue of... Back here. Oh, I see. Why is it uglier? I'm not sure. I just loaded a whole new region. Man, I hope there's no horror. I was like, oh please God, I don't want to play a horror game. God. Jesus. Fine. Gotta say, the game has good ambiance. What the hell is this rock for? Wow. Oh. Hello there. Is that a man? That is a man. Hmm. And that's a dungeon right over there. I'll save here. Archaeologists discover what lies beneath the city. Huh, okay.
Ah, a visitor. Welcome, welcome. May I ask your name?
How are you?
It's a sincere pleasure to meet you.
I'm gonna die.
Tell
now.
me, what brings you all the way down here?
He's gonna, like, assassinate me.
Then perhaps the fates brought you here to learn the secrets of this place. I will tell you everything I know, but first, a request. I've been living down here alone for many years.
Oh shit!
With nobody to talk to.
This guy's not part of the second generation of people.
One thing I long for above all else before I die.
He's gonna push me down. Yeah.
Is a good philosophical argument with somebody astute. I'm hoping that person is you.
This dude must be from like the first generation of people who died.
Have you deduced the name of the god responsible for the Golden Rule?
What? I don't know this.
You have much to learn.
Okay, I guess I'm not gonna die yet. Maybe this guy would like uncover some secret stuff for me or whatever. Well, good at least. This is a loop. Yeah, so I'm back to where I started a bit, so, alright. I know, right? Luckily, I don't have to be afraid of down here yet. Thank God. That guy somehow escaped the eyes of all those golden statues because he's just... There's like no gold statue down there, so... Maybe... Because there's no statues down there, he's safe. The gods can't see him. And I guess this is a forgotten god or something. Oh, I know where we are. So like this little section right here, this is the entrance. See? This is the entrance to the game. Just move the golden statues to the basement? Yeah. Just so he can die with us. Good God. But yeah, so this is how this place looks like before it gets destroyed, I suppose, and abandoned. Then I fall down a bloody hole right there. That's a time warp, I suppose. Crash into here. Is there gold? There's a statue. Hey there. Oh, you also turn your head to me. Jesus. Man, that is eerie. I hate that sound effect now. Metal grinding on metal. Oh. I did not do it. Rest in pepperoni. So the lady who died apparently is the baker.
Salve.
Virgil. And the bakery was...
You there! I'm sorry to trouble you, but I couldn't help but notice that fine bow you're carrying. No idea how you managed to get your hands on it, especially in the light of our dear old magistrate's ban.
Oh, I
but
wasn't expecting him to come to me and talk.
And before you ask, no, I wouldn't dream of trying to buy it from you. I have no use for a wooden bow myself. But I would like to propose a joint business venture of sorts. Tell me, do you have any idea how people here end up as golden statues? And here I was thinking I was the only one to figure it out. In any case, supposedly, 1 or 2 of those arrows is enough to turn a full-grown man into gold. Now, of course, that is a travesty, a terrible, horrible waste of human life, which has to be stopped. And yet, on the other hand, I can't help but think of a tale told by that Greek fella Aesop, the goose that laid the golden egg. With the ability to transmute organic matter into gold, one could create infinite wealth. Yes. Use your imagination. Golden animals, insects, trees and plants. The Midas touch without the drawbacks. We are talking riches beyond imagining.
Yeah, he's like
to split all those riches
the thief
between the two
character
of
in the
us,
game.
half of infinite wealth is still infinite. Interested? Look, I might have skimmed over that one, but don't be so pedantic. Are you interested or not?
Don't you just love springtime?
Oh, he just walks right between. That was hilarious. I'm interested.
Excellent.
So I'm kind of cheating here. I know what this is gonna do because
now I have a plan.
One of the trailers for this game on Steam shows you his little quest line.
Of the goddess Diana. No problem. Allow me to explain. Diana is our goddess of the hunt, the moon, and the underworld, depending on who you ask. The one thing priests and poets agree on is that she carried with her a golden bow and a quiver of golden arrows. And it just so happens that there is a shrine of Diana in this very forum, with a prominent statue of the goddess herself. And would you like to guess what she's holding in her hand? Precisely. I can't tell you how many hours I've spent in that temple staring at it, trying to figure out how to retrieve it.
Yeah, it was like a demo play, and they did his quest line. So, you know, it's very obvious. He's not a trustworthy character.
Oh, gods no. If you tried that, we'd all be dead within moments, I'm sure. No, here's what I propose.
That's what you care about?
You give your bow to me. I cover it in a thin layer of gold leaf, and we create a replica of a golden bow. Then you enter the shrine, extinguish the braziers, and under cover of darkness, swap out the fake for the original. It's not theft exactly, it's more of a trade. But make no mistake, this is a dangerous path, and there's no way of knowing where it will lead. But in my experience, all the best adventures begin with a risky first step. Now, you must have questions. I'm more of an ideas man, whereas you're obviously the more resourceful and heroic type. I have complete confidence in you.
Oh yes, very, very persuading.
Because the gods would see you, of course, hence my proposal. I'm more... When Prometheus stole fire from the gods and became a hero to all mankind, do you think he was worried about the danger?
The hell? That was Rufus.
So, are you in, Pop?
I'll do it, but don't ever call me partner.
Wonderful. Now, if you'll hand over your bow, I can get started. This is a quality weapon. Now, bear with me for a moment. And here we are, a gold leaf bow.
Make a golden bow.
Now I've gone and unlocked the Shrine of Diana for you, so as quick as you can, head on inside. It's just at the end of the street on the left. May the gods not watch over you.
This guy's pointing to the floor. That's probably not significant. You have a... Yeah, I took it from the assassin. I told him to go into the building that would collapse, and, you know, he died from it, and I took his bow. And then that guy's like, hey, you know, I got a bright idea. You know? Why don't you get the bow from, like, an actual golden bow right here? I'm not allowed to equip the normal bow. Badly. What a pose. Large stone of Diana. I like how the flames just reignite itself. The gods are like, how dare you? Why have I, you know, been unable to see?
Is that you, partner? Do you have the boat? Wonderful. Just go ahead and slide it under the door for me and I'll unlock it for you. A little bit slow, aren't you? Yes, I locked you in, and until you give me my bow, you're gonna stay in there, like Tantalus in Tartarus. No, technically, I never said that. I said, if we were to split all those riches between the two of us, infinite wealth is still infinite. It's hardly my fault if you can't tell the difference between a hypothetical and a promise, now is it? Oh, I do love a good loophole. You're just gonna have to take your chances, I'm afraid. The bow, now. And don't even think about giving me the fake one. I'll recognise my own handiwork. I would reconsider my position quickly if I were you. I'm not sure if you noticed, but you're stuck in there with a hornet's nest, and they can be rather aggressive toward intruders.
Oh man, it's so late.
You know, some say it takes 27
I'll probably have to end the stream
hornet
after
stings
this
to kill
little
a man.
quest.
But I always wondered how anyone
get
could
to
have known that. Let's find out how many it takes to kill a woman, shall we?
Oh yeah, now I can use the bow. So I already knew this from the trailer. Now I have a weapon. I am now become death, destroyer of world. Why is this down here? You. That's the poopa scoopa. Sweet gold. Another dead body. Hello there, Am. You're trapped. How the hell did she get down here, actually? What the hell? Is there a candle there? Whatever. Navia's journal. Oh, it's the lady who went crazy.
My beloved Galatea, I write this so that one day, when we're finally together, you will understand what I've done and why I had to do it. The others will call me mad or a monster. My beloved Galatea, I write this so that one day, when we're finally together, you will understand what I've done and why I had to do it. The others will
The
call
lady
me
you
mad
saved from the
or a
poison
monster.
with the bow. I think
but
so.
I don't
The
care
game
what
lets
they
me just
think.
hold it. I could probably shoot
Everything I'm doing here
and like
I'm doing for you.
force the game reset.
I'll start at the beginning. Soon after my arrival here, as I walked down a corridor lined with golden statues, I thought I heard a whisper behind me. A rasp of air, as if vocal cords of metal strained to say a word or two. I tried to dismiss the idea, tried to concentrate on my work as the city's medic, but that tortured whisper haunted me. Weeks later, in the hallway to the bathhouse, I heard it again and found myself drawn to the statue of a Roman woman wearing a stola. Her face was contorted with anguish and fear, and disturbingly, it was as if she was looking right at me. As I walked past her, I heard that strained whisper again, and turning back, I discovered that even though I had moved, she was still looking right into my soul. That was when it dawned on me. This was no statue. This was a woman trapped within that golden prison. Naturally, I told the others, but when I could not reproduce the results of my experiment, they would not believe me. But from that moment on, I knew the full horror of this place. Immobilized within these statues are living human beings. It was that day, my love, that my heart broke.
Oh, I got 38 shots in me. Somehow this statue got down. Ugh. That sound effect. I want to put me. Map. Oh, please don't be. Oh, I am in the. I'm in Neva's little mansion that she locked herself in. That's where I am right now. Oh, God. Damn it. Ugh. God damn. I'm mentally prepared for horror. Oh, Christ. Oh, there's monsters in this game. Oh no. God. Oh, fuck me. Oh! Jesus. Man, that looks creepy as hell. Ugh. Why is there more than one? That's a man.
You're not supposed to be here.
Oh, Jesus. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Another one? Oh, I don't like that. Too spooky for me. Oh my God, I need more arrows. I don't feel safe with just 33 arrows. the game wants me to go down there. So that girl is gone mental inside this mansion, and she somehow has mobile, I don't know, zombies? Old statue zombies, I guess. Yeah, the kicking is kind of funny. What the fuck? Oh my god. And can I kick you? Get out of my way. Alright, who's standing up? Oh, they died from the kick? Dead? Alright. These people are cursed. And I guess the gods kept them in, I don't fucking know, I'm just making up random crap now. The gods kept them in some, like, mummified state. You see how, like, these guys are, like, full statues, but they're still in there? And then these guys, I guess, are just forced to be pawns and not be completely mummified in gold? That's my guess. No. Alright, so I guess I can just turn one monster to gold and then kick it as they run at me and... Wait, that guy's got a... Shoot him right in the pelvis. Right in the dinger! Woo! Jesus. Alright, that worked. Better be no fucking, like, monster jumping off of the ceiling on me. There's another one. How big is this dungeon? Oh, all right. Jesus. I had to stun that one to stop the other guys from coming in. Is that it? All right, good. I'm glad you're having fun. I am spooked. God damn. More monsters here. I like how they give you multiple options. They're like, you want to waste 20 arrows and avoid a fight? Or, fight them and then get some arrows back for this. Oh. Yay, I'll take more arrows. I need more. I'm not gonna feel safe until I have, like, over 100. Do I have a health bar? I do. You alone? Damn it. And I really have to use the restroom. I'll be back. God damn it. I didn't want horror. No, it's not that scary. I'll be back. I'm back. I did not realize I could save. Save. Oh, god damn it.
Make it stop.
Alright, so just...
Make it stop.
I just did a double kick. Tapped the E twice and my character kicked twice. Alright, 1 arrow for 2. I'm not missing anything. Oh, there's another one right there. Oh god, there's 3. Oh, there's 4? Oh, I got him. Okay. Jesus. Oh, what do I do with the pot, though? Another puzzle section. Yeah, my character's got really long legs. Oh, no, again. Palace door keys.
My beloved Galatea, after I learned the terrible truth about the golden statues, I wandered the city as if in a nightmare. What must life be like for these poor souls, entombed in gold, but kept alive somehow?
Oh.
Trapped in their own personal Tartarus, consigned to eternal torment.
He's been peeling the gold off of these people.
Comprehend. I tried to offer them what small mercies I could. I began to talk to them, to keep them company. I'd imagine backstories for them, give them names, and tell them of the world, of the histories and stories I'd learned as a child. As the others became more concerned by my charity, I sought solitude from them, preferring the company of my tormented charges. Discovering a way into the abandoned palace, I began to spend my days walking its halls and sharing with its occupants ancient tales, my mind turning to those of Apollo and Daphne, Perseus and Medusa, and Pygmalion and Galatea. Pygmalion, the sculptor who fell in love with a beautiful statue, and who, praying to Aphrodite for aid, discovered that his beloved Galatea had come to life. It was then that I heard you whisper to me, Galatea. Forgive me. I know that is not your real name, just one I have borrowed from a story. But when I turned to look at you, I saw the most exquisitely beautiful woman I have ever known. Your face, forever frozen in a look of haunting sadness. Our meeting gave me new purpose, to free you from your golden prison, so that I might one day hear you speak, not just whisper your true name to me. So I gathered tools for the long and difficult task ahead.
2 monsters.
Barred the doors to this place.
3 monsters, 4 monsters.
And set to work.
Excuse me? Can you turn in the gold already? Ah, God! Get away. Jesus. Well, I guess they don't do that much damage. They just look very ugly, and I don't like that. Oh, yeah. Okay, well... That's a very, very well thought out boss or horror mechanic idea, I suppose. He's been peeling the gold off of the statues and like... I guess that's been... giving them pseudo-life. But they're still cursed by the gods to attack people, I suppose. Oh, God. What? Oh, did it turn to gold? Huh. Oh, I just wasted an arrow. Alright, this is not gold. Look, if they didn't attack me, I wouldn't be... Oh, there's another one. Only one? Oh, God damn it, I aggroed.
Kill us.
All right, come on.
Make it stop. Kill me.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
Please.
How about you?
Help us.
That guy sounded he was yawning.
Make it stop. I just want to die. Please.
Oh, this is a really crappy predicament. All right, so I'm gonna jump down there and kick. Kicked. Oh. Alright. Bad. Looks like I healed. I'll keep that guy standing so I can use as a weapon. Well, isn't that the Diana statue just being reused? Oh, man. Oh, you looked away. So, before I got to like this level of the mansion, she had like custom made some sort of torture rack that let her like, it's like a real medieval. Do you know that medieval torture device where it's like a It's literally just like a wooden bed, and she like ties their limbs to the four corners, and it holds them still. So she's been peeling the gold off of them. That's why these things look so emancipated, because she peeled them down to their bones practically. But you know, they're cursed. They're cursed to be complete gold. So you know, she's just slicing their flesh away, really.
My beloved Galatea, my attempts at freeing these souls from their golden prisons have not been going to plan.
See?
My first charge was a Greek woman who I called Iodame after the Athenian turned to stone by Medusa. Drilling through the gold that encased her, I was vindicated by the discovery that beneath half an inch of gold, which is so rigid it must be some kind of alloy, was living flesh. Unfortunately, this golden alloy seems to have fused with her skin, so removing it exposed the sinew and muscle beneath and appeared to cause her great pain. At first, I braced myself, expecting that inflicting such pain would break the golden rule, and yet, somehow, it did not. It seems whichever god is responsible for imprisoning these poor souls does not care about their suffering at all. They are forsaken. Undeterred, I pressed on, working late into the night, attempting to remove the golden layer that encased her as delicately as I could. Eventually, I was able to free most of her body, but when I released her from her restraints, her first act was to lunge for my throat, clawing at me with all her strength and those sharp metal talons. This was my thanks for trying to save her. Whatever possessed Iodame to attack, she was clearly not a suitable subject for my experiment, and I was forced to lock her inside an isolated wing of the palace and bar the door. As I continued working on others, I could hear her flailing and launching herself at the other side endlessly.
What the hell, there's more?
Regrettably, my other experiments bore similar results, and after relocating a few times, most of the palace is now too dangerous to work in. Still, as much as my heart aches to know that you're suffering, I cannot risk attempting to ungild you yet. Not until I have perfected a method that will bring you back to me, whole
Oh my
in both
fucking
mind
god.
and body. And
I thought this was a mystery game, not a horror game.
is preserved. I promise you this. One day we will be together, even if I have to free every last statue in this god's forsaken place.
I'm a savior, I guess. Jesus. Ooh. Fuck. Oh, Jesus.
And you must be the wretched snake who broke into my palace and disturbed my experiments. And worst of all, look at what you made me do to her. This never would have happened if you just stayed away. You're going to pay for that.
What the fuck? Wait a second. This is not horror? Yeah, I suppose. Like, I'm a coward, okay? I'm a coward. Real life situations? Not scary. Fictional video game monsters? I'm scared as a baby. I like how there's like a side mission, like ask her, how do I cure rheumatoids? How do I even... He wants to just straight up murder me. He's got scissors. What am I supposed to do? I'm gonna turn her into gold. And then... Wait, if she attacks me, we're all gonna just turn into gold.
And do you think I care about that? I don't care what happens to me,
so.
as long as you get what you deserve.
What the fuck? She's gone straight bonkers.
Liar! I locked and barred the gate. I left a message warning you all to leave me alone. I just wanted to do my experiments in peace. For her. And now look at her. You made me turn the most beautiful woman I've ever seen into this. Look at her. She's in agony. All I wanted was to spend my last moments with her. To see her beautiful face. To hear her speak freely. Instead of in those cryptic whispers. But as soon as I began my work, she stopped whispering to me. And now I discover she started whispering to you instead. What's so special about you? What do you mean, the same voice? Yes. I remember when they used to whisper to me.
Wait, am I actually getting through her? Am I gonna avoid the boss fight?
Because all voices sound the same.
Wait, her limbs look so weird right here.
Now that I think about it.
Look, her arm
they
and
were
then
all benevolent.
looks odd.
And seem to share a common knowledge. But if these bodies are mere conduits for that one voice, then this body is nobody. And everything I've done here was... Wait. I see what you're doing.
Oh, come on.
You're trying to steal her away from me. Were you planning to wait until I'd done all the hard work, then swoop in? Is that it?
Liar.
You tried
I
to
should have just
steal
said
her
that's
away from
crazy.
me, and now look what you made me do. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't peel you too. What? What are you talking about? Wait. So you're saying you weren't coming for us?
Wait, is this actually working? I wasn't planning to kill you, but then I saw what you've done. Are you reasoning? I just want to get the hell out of here. She can stay here if she wants. I just want to get the hell out. Plus, it's a mystery game. You know, so, you know, whatever information I get out of her technically can help me get the ending. But they did say there's multiple endings with this game, so don't avoid the boss fight. Get the hell out of here.
So I did all this. I ruined
Oh, you
her.
know, she actually might still attack me anyways.
What have I done? Oh God, I feel sick. I can't bear the thought of her being like
I mean, this is just as scary as the
I'm in
boss fight.
So much pain.
Besides, I just turned her in the goal with the
the
first
air
blow, first
coming
shot,
into
or
contact
second
with
shot.
her flesh. It's agonizing for them. But the only way to fix it will be to break the golden rule and
Yeah,
let
see?
it run
See?
its course.
The boss fight's still gonna
At
happen.
least that way she'd be golden again, and we'd be together. All it would take is one little cut.
Wait, what? Don't tell me this actually works. Wait, I can undo all this if you tell me the treatment for rheumatism?
It's too late. There's nothing you can do.
Wow.
I have to do this.
I can cover her in gold again.
What? How? Really? I'm not sure I believe you. But if you can undo this mess, I'll tell you what you need to know. But if you're lying to me, I'll break the golden rule and kill you and everyone
Lose
else
the statue
in
to
this
her
city.
anyways? A
Understood?
straight up stranger. She is an allegory to a Greek myth where some dude fell in love with a statue he created. She is that guy personified. Galatea. Oh, well, she named her Galatea. Oh my god, she like stripped the hell out of her already. Whatcha bang!
We'll all be golden together. You did it. You took away her pain. I don't know what to say. Thank you. Thank you. I swear I will never harm her again. I swear it. I'll stay here to keep her company. But these poor souls, what can be done for them? I've tried everything I can. I fear the only one capable of releasing them properly is whichever god doomed them in the first place.
Wow.
In any case, I must
Yeah,
honor
no
our
crap.
bargain. The treatment
god's
for
curse.
rheumatism is willow bark.
What?
I believe there's a pot of it already in the Shrine of Apollo. Now, please leave. The door here leads out onto the palace balcony. You should be able to make your way down from there.
What in the flying hell was this quest like? Like, oh, here's a gold ball, and then oh, fight through the monsters of zombies, and then I'm like, hey, this dude's suffering from rheumatism. How do I treat that?
Go, and never return.
She named this statue Galatea. She doesn't really know who this is. All right, I'm gonna save here. Back to you again. All right, so let me look at my saved game. New saved game. So yeah, she doesn't know who that statue is, but that statue, I guess, was the prettiest one to her. And, yeah. I don't know what you want me to say. I guess all my saves are still here. Oh, flashlight bang, ha!
The many.
Oh god. I guess that triggered the game end. Let me just load back real fast.
What? Are you still here?
Oh hell no, I'm out. Oh my fucking god. Let me just save right here. Alright, so I guess just turning her into gold. You know. Jesus Christ. Oh, it looks like if I want to come back here, I can. I just turn these into gold and I can climb back. Can I zipline this game? Hello? So that's where that zipline led. Wow, that's a giant-ass mansion. What the flying fuck did I just do? Bro, you did not. Yes, I did. I was curious. Okay. I was very, very, very curious.
May Apollo keep you safe. Feeling all right?
No, I don't.
You made it into the palace. I'm impressed. How is Nevia?
He is straight up bonkers.
Willowback. I should have known. It was under my nose the whole time. That's very helpful. Thank you. If this works, it should settle Rufius down some. I have some right here. Could you do me a favor and give him some of this? He'll just need to swallow a pinch of it. I'm hoping it will avert disaster.
Oh, Rufius is that guard who's grumpy all. Okay.
Thank you. I'm really glad you arrived when you did. That's a shame.
Oh my god. Hey there, pal. Oh, let's go talk to that goddamn thief. Where is he? Oh yeah, this is the girl who ran away. She's not dead. All right. I think I saw him run away. No, thank you. Ugh. Okay. I'll talk to that guy later. Rufius is down there. Why? Isn't that the cave network? There's nothing down there. Or maybe he's at home. Oh, yeah, he was at home.
Galerius.
Whatever's in that great
Gracious?
temple up there on the
Looking a
bluff.
bit troubled there.
I bet it's
Oh!
And I haven't slept right
thief!
for weeks.
Don't be too hard on yourself. From what I hear, nobody saw it coming. Anyway, I thought you Stoics weren't supposed to worry about things you can't control.
Yeah, but I keep thinking.
Whatever's in that
What if
great
there is
temple up there
something
on the
I can
bluff.
Save right here, I guess.
bet
What if
it's
she's
worth a
out there
fortune.
somewhere suffering,
Oh,
waiting to be found?
Hello there, partner.
Sounds like you're
I
torturing yourself.
I'm glad
Leave
you're
that
here.
for the gods.
I think there might have been
Try to
some
relax, get some
confusion
rest.
about my little practical
Tomorrow's
joke
a new
earlier.
day.
You see, my plan was to give you a little fright. You know, like two friends joking around at the Saturnalia, and then, surprise, I'd open the door. But when I opened it, you were gone. Partner, I swear, this is just a misunderstanding. Look, why don't you keep our bow as compensation? Fine, fine. It's a credit to you that you're able to see the humour in all of this. Now, can I help you with something? Malleolus. I mean, Sentius couldn't even keep his daughter safe. What hope does he have of protecting us? Not going to happen. Very well. Another time.
Hey there, Galerius.
Don't you just love springtime?
Name's Rufius. Better watch your step.
Oh yeah, I didn't talk to this dude yet in this timeline.
What business is that of yours? Willow bark. And this will work? Oh, thank God. Finally, some relief. This is what I've been praying for. Maybe God hasn't abandoned me after all. Thank you.
Singular?
I've
God?
Been in a lot of
Christian?
pain lately.
Dun dun dun.
The rheumatism, these cursed statues always watching, and the crisis of faith. It was too much. Started messing with my head. This is exactly what I needed to set it straight again.
I would
I
reset
owe you
the
one.
file or the timeline, but yeah, I can. I'll make a fine statue.
Malleolus. Not sure I trust Sentius. Couldn't even protect his daughter in a city without sin. No. Who do you want me to vote for?
Sentius.
Fine.
No, I'll ask him later. I can always. Alright, so I think this guy's actually running as well.
I saw you use the device I made, and it worked! Anyway, I'm sorry to ask, but is there any chance you'd be willing to do me a favor? Well, I've been trying to get this rare flower from the rock spire in the middle of the lake. It's too steep to climb, so I hung a rope over the lake and made this pulley device, only I, couldn't quite summon the nerve to use it. Do you think you could use the device again, and try to get that flower for me? I don't really feel comfortable talking about it. Look, I'll tell you everything if you get it for me, alright? Oh, thank you. It would help me a lot. There's no rush, just whenever you get a chance.
It better not be Neva, because she addressed Galerius in her couple of.
I've bounced the idea around once or twice, mainly as a way of getting Dooley set free. God knows Sentius is never gonna do it. But from what I hear, Malleolus has the election stitched up. Nobody's gonna take him on and win. And maybe that's not such a bad thing. I mean, he talks a lot about freedom, so I'm hoping if he's elected, he'll release Dooley from his cell. That's good enough for me.
Wait. I don't ask Equitia to call the election.
And how could you know that? I mean, I don't like the man, but I don't
want
see how
you,
you could know a thing
Galerius.
like that.
From farmer of Britain to slave of Rome to ruler of this cursed sanctuary.
Well, in that case, we need to find a way to make sure Malleolus loses. Better yet, get him to withdraw altogether. If you can do that, and Sentius is the only candidate left, I'll run against him. Deal?
Huh, okay, cool.
I can't see how I could vote for either candidate. I don't like Sentius much, but Malleolus is almost as bad. Even I could do a better job. Me, a farmer. And I've never given a speech or put on a toga in my life. All right, see you around.
Save again. You save.
You, Sisyphus, attack or pursue the stone that always returns.
Citizen.
Ah. Very well.
Kappa merda! You imbecile!
Don't even talk to me.
Oh, he's angry with me now.
Kappa merda! Imbecile!
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
It would be a thing to dread if it couldn't
Out of my
have
way!
Death must either not come at all, or else must come and pass away.
What is he punching at?
Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me.
Alright, I'll load back. So that's funny. Alright, so those gods.
Wonder how
came
much one of
over
these
and then-
statues is worth on the outside.
Alright, so I gave Rufus his medic treatment. I knew it. So these statues are the hunters back here. Everybody else just like is it. Is time actually moving? Like, is it getting dark? Am I about to game over because I'm about to set? Oh, yeah, screw me, gravity. Right? The day is passing, I think. Or not. I can't really tell. It looks like time is... Doesn't seem like it's getting late.
Are they? Ah, you've returned. Do you have... You mean Duilius? Releasing him is out of the question, I'm afraid. Perhaps you're not aware he was... Look, I can see where you're going with this. You think it was not so long ago, during the Republic. The law of the 12 tables would have required that he be killed as soon as he was born, owing to his deformities. Here, we see to it that he has food, water, and shelter.
No, those
And
statues
most
will attack me
importantly,
too.
he
They
is
just
able to
prioritize,
continue
I
living.
think, the
A privilege that would be taken
NPCs
away
for
from all of
lore's
us,
sake, because
were
you
he
know,
to be
everybody's supposed
released
to get
and
turned to
commit
gold.
the crime of trespass.
But they do shoot
The
me.
man has no self-discipline.
When I
poor
made
comprehension of
a
what is
game
going
over
on
the
around
first
him,
time, they
and
were
is
shooting
an
at me.
incorrigible
Like right at
rule
the start.
breaker. I will not jeopardize the lives of my people. Of course.
How to stop a person? Stop at least one person.
Why then did you say, it looks like you'll have to continue? Thank
A lot of the game that I still pretty sure I'm supposed to. Sentius and Alolia, same excrement, different. Yeah, that's funny.
Hey! You're not thinking about going into the cistern, are you?
I wasn't without it.
Contrary little cap at murder, aren't you? Nobody's told you about Hannibal? Ugh, why do I have to do everything round here? So, there was this guy called Hannibal, right? Funny accent. Used to go down into the cisterns looking for junk he could clean up and sell. One day, a few weeks back, he comes out and tells me the cisterns are haunted. Said he could hear spirits wailing. Of course, nobody believed him, because who trusts a Carthaginian, right? Anyway, a few days later, he goes back in. And hours go by, and he hasn't come back out, yeah? So I go down after him, it's dark. But in the distance, I can just make out his body, sprawled out on the ground. And hunched over him was something that made my blood run cold.
God damn it.
No word of a lie.
Monsters.
I saw a creature. Like the corpse of a man who'd been flayed. And it was eating Hannibal.
What the flying hell?
If it was a man, maybe. But I swear on my life this was no man. More like a Strix. Or some Versipelus that feeds on human flesh. I didn't stick around to see which. What any sane person would have done. I legged it out of there and put a sign at the door to warn the others. Good idea.
Ah, Jesus Christ. Sign on the door. I don't see no sign in this room. Equity. Oh, it's the priestess. It actually seems like time is progressing in this game. I wonder if I'll just get automatic game over. I'll have to like run back over it.
Oi! How did you get in there, you cheeky little stirkus? If I cop an earful from Malleolus, I'll be coming for you.
If I could climb up this thing. I'm gonna save here again. 2 o'clock. So after I do this.
Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted and deeply honored to have been elected your magistrate. Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted and deeply honored to have been elected your magistrate. You again. What is it now?
You're Quintisius Ventrispicius.
Of course not. But as I always say, if Sentius... Look, if you're trying to find her, you may wish to check the cisterns beneath this villa. Domitius says he saw a body there some weeks back. Of course, just to be clear,
Okay, so that body was Hannibal. Uh-oh, he knows.
My name is Marcus Malleolus Gurgis. You seem to have confused me with someone else.
Ho ho!
You mean my heterochromia? I am guilty of nothing more than having different colored eyes. And I'm hardly the only person with the condition. Alexander the Great had it too, as it happens. I like to think it is simply the way the gods have chosen to mark a natural-born ruler. Nothing more. Well, I am not suffering from it. Unlikely, because it simply isn't true.
Withdraw from the election. This, I probably just gotta get like more dirt on him to blackmail.
Are you in... Why? You are acting very strange. I trust through the door. All right, now you've crossed a line. Get out of there.
How come you're allowed a weapon and I'm not?
Arve. A new face. Arve. And...
Interesting. I'm not sure why you're telling me, but you've come to the right person. Did you find a pattern then? What have you noted?
Nothing.
Oh, keep asking people. Livia's fate weighs heavily on my mind, and dictates we should be sure. I don't, I'm afraid. It seems to me we're exiled here until the gods judge us. I'm quite sure it's the work of the gods, which is strange because they've never been particularly concerned with our misdeeds, as long as we've kept the peace of the gods. We asked for blessings, for good health. But here, it seems they require much more of us. I find myself reminded of an especially pertinent... Would you like to hit... I suppose so. Jupiter and Mercury put a town to the test by disguising themselves as vagrants and asking for shelter there. Everyone turned them away and failed that test, except for an old couple named Baucis and Philemon, and so the gods gave them time to escape and granted them a wish, and then wiped that town off the map. Some say the moral of that story is that we must all honor the sacred rituals of guest friendship, the reciprocal obligations owed between hosts and guests. But I like to think it's that we should always show compassion for those less fortunate than ourselves.
Or perhaps it's that the gods might kill you at any moment for failing their... They don't even have to tell you what the rules are.
A cynic philosopher might take that view, but it's not entirely invalid, I suppose. It must be completed by dusk, just the same as any other official business. It'll be between Sentius, the incumbent, and Malleolus, the challenger. Why do you ask?
Looks like there is a time that happens in this game for this election.
I'm responsible for announcing it and making sure the procedures are followed. All of the male citizens who are willing and able to attend, unless they're running, of course. That's just the way it's always been, I'm afraid. It never sat right with me, either. There are some women who can vote, Vestal priestesses like myself, but in this case, given my role overseeing the election, I've decided to abstain. I can't allow the perception that I'm being... But if it's any consolation, they're... By using whatever gifts the gods gave you. Nothing untoward, of course. I like the idea, but I know Galerius well, and his position has always been that he won't run unless Malleolus withdraws. It was only yesterday that he said to me he'd only ever run if it was absolutely necessary to make sure Sentius wasn't re-elected. So, I suppose if you'd like to see Galerius elected magistrate, you'd need to persuade Malleolus to withdraw somehow. You can, assuming they're eligible and willing to accept the nomination. So, come back.
Okay, so time does pass in this game. It definitely looks like time is about to end for this file. I'm gonna have to... I guess I'll just get game end, bad end or something. Oh god. Let us meet to elect our magistrate. Oh, you're the devil. Do I have to go over there, or can I just wait right here for when shit hits the fan? I don't want to see what happens, so... if I go over there, looks like I'll just have to manually run all the way back. So I'm just gonna... Oh, wow. You can see the command settings. I'm just gonna end the stream here. In my first stream for the Forgotten City. Hopefully you had fun watching. I was expecting to have mod. I should have. Ancient Roman times with all the mythology. All right. Good night, Mike. Or rest of your day. I'll see you later. I'll stream this game again. I'm not sure. I gotta stream Epic 7 and whatnot. But see ya.